Welcome to the trafficked vlog. And if you've not subscribed, you're a very young person. You have done it very wrong. My name is Adedoyin Olajobi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another amazing episode on the Traffic Vlog. And of course, it's Pretty Boy Chief. First of all, I'll start by wishing you a happy new month. In 2025, we're already at the fourth month, and I hope that those monthly goals are already in motion, right? Today, we're going to be talking about something that is a trend now, though with other things, but it feels weird. And I decided that okay, I'm going to discuss it with an instructor, with a fitness instructor here with me. We have is there a name that they call it? Is it fitness doing or instructor doing?
Please, it's just Adedoyin. I don't do those. But
Okay,
most times they say instructor.
instructor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be discussing gym drama with instructor doing, and probably we'll learn a few things. That's what the vlog is about. I miss the jokes and everything. We try to pick one or two things. So for you as a fitness instructor, right? What is your own morning routine?
Okay. Well, for me, basically, I'm a Christian. So the
Yeah.
first thing I do first is to talk to my father.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, then just do my Bible study. Then immediately I go to the gym. I work out with some other guys. Yeah. So
Okay.
those guys and then they push me. Yeah. So basically, yeah. Um you stretch when you get to the gym.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me rewind. My morning routine after my prayers and everything. I drink water.
Oh.
That's the most important thing
But
first
what does it
before you
do
do
actually
anything.
though? What
Um
does the water do?
basically your it calms you down.
Okay.
It calms you down. Then um your system is basically all over the place as soon as you wake up. So the water is just basically to calm you down, to replenish you and all.
Okay.
Then I go to the gym. Before every exercise, you have to stretch your muscle because they were basically sleeping.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and to limit injuries, your muscles, your tendons, your
Mm.
ligaments, you have to stretch them before every exercises.
So first thing is to stretch.
Yes.
But then like I play ball, so then in football what you first do is jogging. Is jogging a means of stretching as well? Because when you
Um,
jog, then you're not stretch. Is it making sense?
the normal thing, even before jogging, you're actually supposed to stretch
Okay.
before jogging you because your muscles are still sleeping.
So
So
you
if you
don't
are
do
just
nonsense since.
no man, and Nigerians they do now. We just do everything just like that before you do it. Even me myself, before I actually did not, I don't stretch when I'm working out. When I used to
Okay.
work out before, it's recently with my new people. They're like, it's actually a bad ethics like that to
Okay.
just go in without
That's
stretching your
stretching.
muscles and
What
everything.
could happen though?
Injuries, severe
Uh,
injuries,
okay.
severe injuries. Some people, we've seen people die
Oh,
from injuries, serious injuries.
have there ever been a near, God forbid, but have there ever been a near death experience during dreaming? That you were like, oh no, thank God say I know to pass myself. Oh."
Okay. God bless his soul. I had a friend actually
Okay.
that
Okay.
actually sustained a serious injury, spinal cord injury.
Oh,
Then from there, yeah, that was the end. Yeah.
very
Then
sorry.
thank you. Then for me, I there are times that when I just do it, then I'll see the difference. Your eye will it will turn it will spin actually because
Okay.
like your eye will just the circulation is actually excessive that way
Mm.
first time. So it's always good to
But I have a problem as well, though,
okay.
because when you get to the gym, there's always this gyration. Go boy, 100, this one, this one. So you are so motivated to to prove a point. I want to do something, not knowing that this thing is more than. So how do you handle situations like that?
Well, basically for me, I know my limits. Yeah.
Okay, for people that don't know their limits.
No, you are supposed for people that don't know your limits, always start with the lowest.
Okay, okay,
When you get to the gym, you're just coming to the gym. Basically, what I tell people when you want to start squatting,
mm,
because me, I love leg days a lot. That is
okay,
strange for most people. I love leg days. When you want to start squatting as a newbie, just place the bar there, put your hand on it, then be squatting
Okay.
without any weight. You get your form right before you do it. Before you place a weight on yourself, you get your form right. Your
What's a form though?
okay, yeah, form is basically your proper the proper way you are supposed to be before,
Okay. Before
like
start for gymming.
okay,
Am
no,
I informed?
form is basically when you are working out here.
Okay.
We say form in the sense that you are not, your posture is not bad.
Okay.
Your, like when you are, let's say for example now you're squatting, your back is not supposed to be rounded.
Okay. Okay.
Your
Okay.
heels
Okay.
is not, it depends on what you're doing most times, but your heels should not be leaving the ground a lot. Your knees should not be in front, should not be too, just a slight, it can be slight in front of your feet, but if
Okay.
it's too forward it's already a bad form.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just what's
So with what you're saying, I'm figuring out that there are so many technicalities of so many do's and don'ts.
definitely,
So
definitely.
how do you know you're informed? With all these things, that's how you know you're informed.
No,
Or do you need someone to tell you?
if
But
you can, okay, for me, when I started, my form was, now football we dey use, so we
okay,
thought our form would be good.
they fit.
Yeah, we not even just the fitness now, we could squat or do this
Okay,
thing.
okay, okay, okay.
But when I started squatting, my heels were leaving the ground, my knees were in front of my feet. So
Oh,
the guy was
but
like,
that's not the normal thing.
no,
Oh, I
your
don't
heels
mind
are not
ourselves.
supposed your heels are not supposed to leave the ground.
Okay,
That's why I said it depends on what you're working on. Though some people they put something on their beneath their feet
okay.
so that their heels would be slightly, so it would target more of their quads.
Oh,
Working out
it's a lot.
fitness is a lot, so it's basically time. There's nobody that will say knows everything yet.
Okay.
Me, I've been working out even till tomorrow. I still ask questions at the gym. So yeah, your knees. You saw that my heels were leaving the ground, my knees were in front, and I was like, don't go and wound yourself, oh, because that way your ankle,
Mhm.
yes, you're applying more pressure to your ankle and your and your ligaments here, which can
Okay.
cause serious, severe injury. So make sure you get your form. The thing is, at the gym bros, we are always ready to help. We
Okay.
are always ready to give an
Take
advice.
notes.
Don't look at them like, this guy is too big. He will not ask questions.
But then some of them look scary, Or is this guy I know? I had to ask him, bro, what are you gymming for again? Where you want to go? Are you planning for war or something? The guy is still gymming like he's very big. Everywhere is so
No, that's okay. For those that you know that you see them, they are big. Some are actually bodybuilders.
do you think it's an addiction? Can you have a gym addiction?
Yes, yes, you can. You
Okay.
can, because there are some people like this. Once they don't go to the gym, they feel like something is not right. Something is not right.
Yeah.
But it's a good kind of addiction.
Okay.
Working out is a good type of addiction because of the
Is there an addiction that is really good? Because I mean it could cause health something later or something.
now when we say
Or what could be the health dangers for an instructor or a gym addicted person? So I feel like once there's an addiction, there could be also the negative side.
yeah. Now it's the negative part is if you are doing it basically as a bodybuilder and you're now putting all those, you're now injecting yourselves.
Okay, okay.
So because for me now, sorry,
Sorry.
I've been working out for quite a while.
Okay,
For me, I can decide to go a month, 2 months, 3 months without working out because I'm not doing it for competition.
okay.
Most of them they do it actually for a competition, and they feel they are not as big
As they should.
as they should. So most of them now inject themselves. So
Okay,
which there are so many else. It's long term, it weakens your bones. Long term, it
okay,
weakens your bones. Your testosterone level too, it can diminish the production long term, which is for men.
okay.
We know
Yeah,
testosterone,
yeah,
what
yeah,
we use
yeah.
test.
Let's
Don't
not get to
worry.
that part.
We'll get to that part, don't worry. Yeah, so all those type of things. If you are not doing it excessively,
Okay. But there are inject or means of injecting that are actually okay. or is there's no supplements or injection that is
No,
good?
there are supplements. Supplements are good. Now there's a difference. Supplements,
And
that is
inject.
your protein shake,
Okay.
your creatinine, all those ones are good.
Okay.
They are good supplements. But when you're now injecting with I've forgotten the name. But there are some
But there's this perspective that when they come with all those gyration, or do you think this highness that they drink when before gymming or during gymming gives them motivation? Because sometimes they take hot and just be like, some that's the perspective that some people have, that the hot gives them motivation to do it.
I feel the alcohol itself, it increases your adrenaline level.
Okay.
So for most people, so that is why they do it. And once they do it, they are, you know what adrenaline does, your flights and fights.
Okay.
So you feel you can lift much more than you are
As opposed
supposed to.
to,
So for
okay.
them, that is why they do it. For me, please, I'm all natural. I
Okay.
don't just go natural. So you know that this is your limit if you are not high.
Okay.
That way you know that you can do anything. There's no the risk of injury is actually less to that way.
Yeah.
Now for those that when they're gyrating and everything, they're pushing you.
That gyration, I think, is a problem actually, because you might start doing things you don't want to.
Boys want the ginger me for gym. Oh. I know my limits. There's I know what I can do.
Yeah.
I know what I can do. So you yourself, when you get to the gym, don't be concerned by what others are doing.
But you know,
That's the
see,
first thing.
a man mentality now. When they don't say go boy, all this kind.
I'ma go by you know may no go much right. The thing is, as I said, knowing your limits. When they are gingering you.
Mm.
Even day two, the thing is, when you are doing it, they are actually behind you. We call it
Okay.
spotting. For example, now if they are pushing you, you can hear two people, go, go, go.
Mm.
There's someone behind you, so
Okay.
that when you cannot push it again, the person will be able to assist
Assist
you.
you. Okay.
That's why once you know your limits, don't go beyond your limits without
Somebody.
someone behind you.
Okay. So I wanted to ask concerning this limits, right? I've not really gotten into this question because I know that this fitness piece is going to bring up a lot of questions. You said something about form,
Yeah.
right? How do you know that your form has moved from this level to another level? Or how do you know that, okay, maybe you're carrying 50 kg now, you can carry 100 kg? What's that? What do you have to see in yourself?
Okay. Now, for you to know if you can move higher in weight, yeah, and let's say you're doing 50 kg,
Okay.
the number of repetitions that you can do with 50 kg
Okay.
has to increase before you know you can move.
Okay.
Before you move to 60, if you're struggling with 5 reps
For 50.
before or 50,
Okay.
you will be able to probably do just one of 60.
So the ratio is 5:1.
There's no issue like that. Some people can do 10 of one, let's
Okay.
say 10 of 50, but they will struggle with 60.
Uh,
So basically, 5 kg is also a number. 5 kg is this thing. Pushing extra weights, putting extra weights on what you are doing is know that you've advanced beyond your normal repetitions of the previous weight.
okay.
Let's say you are doing, as I said, 50 kg. If you're doing 5 before, make sure you are doing like 8, 10
Okay.
before you advance.
260.
Before you do 60.
Okay.
And it's only if you want to do 60, and that thing is make sure there's someone
Behind
behind
you.
you.
Okay.
That way, even if you are struggling, you cannot push it
You have the
fully.
support.
Someone will be
Okay.
there. When you are squatting and you cannot do it fully, someone is there to assist you.
So are you saying that if I start pushing 50, 10 today,
Yeah.
tomorrow I can start 60? Or you have to have done it um over, like, you have to have done it multiple times before you can try 60. Or if I start pushing 10 or 50 kg now, tomorrow morning I can wake up and start 60.
That means for you to push 10 or 50, that means you've been doing 10 or 50.
Like now today, I just break that record, say I reach 10. Maybe before I've been doing 5, 6,
It's
8.
then for you to push 10, that
Okay.
means there's an extra energy in you
Okay.
that
Okay.
can make you push probably one or
One.
two.
Okay.
Now, one is a number. Don't think that you must reach 10.
Don't feel lazy if you want.
One is a number. In the gym,
Yeah.
one is a number, two is a number, three is a number.
Very
You
important.
must not reach 10. You must not reach 10. Once you do it, there's this tension you feel. Most of when you're doing bench press, there's a tension you do it. So when you are pushing it, you will see that when you do one, then you are going for the two like this. You see that you cannot really do it. That means you've done to failure.
Okay.
And that one is also very effective. It's also effective.
Done to failure is a thing, is a term in gym.
Yeah, it's a
Done
term.
to failure. Okay.
Done to failure. That means when you cannot do the full range of motion again.
Okay.
That's what we call done to failure.
And the chances that when pushing up, right,
Yeah.
or doing the normal lift, something could happen around here.
Yeah.
Could happen around here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you have to feel around here? Is it like a vein or whatever spring around here before you know that?
You are here with No, okay, jokes apart, yeah. But there are times when you do it, you see that your hand, most of the time, your hand can actually shift or something. You can just see a snap. Or there are different injuries you can actually sustain. You can just see like probably like a vein tear or all those type of things. So all those type of things are possible.
I think now the picture you're giving me is that gym is not all beauty and all.
I
lovely.
don't think there's anything in life that is only beautiful.
If you come to social media, everyone is like, showing off their body. Exactly my question. Why is that gym bros not allowed wear shirts?
That's because
it's on camera. Gym bros, say wait. On a general scale, why you not allowed wear shirts?
Guy, we not gonna suffer for gym because they cover up now. Okay. The thing is, personally, me most times once I'm leaving, let's say my compound, I'm always on shit. It's only if I've done something that the heat is already crazy that you not see me on shit. I wear big. Most of my clothes, they are barely tights or something.
Okay.
Let me even show you people. This is how my clothes are always free. Because it gives that freedom.
Okay.
So there's that freedom when your clothes are.
So for those who questions plenty. That spaghetti with the wear, what's it called?
Spaghetti now. The thing is for those ones is personal. Yes, personal.
But do you think they are ulterior motives? Do you think maybe you just see someone getting some show? Okay, say that there's someone.
And now we may see say that they work out now. Why not?
Okay.
You just guys say me, I don't do that. I don't have an armless.
Why don't you want to, like you said, you're going to the gym, you need to show evidence that something is working.
The purpose of me going to the gym, was basically so that any clothes I wear, it sits on my body like mad.
Okay.
Very fine. You get that's the thing. No matter what age, like what you wear as a gym bro, if it suits, if it's native. So basically, because your anatomy is already perfect, like you've built it to that way. I'm not talking about those now. There are bodybuilders, there are calisthenics, there are gym working out.
What's calisthenics? Sorry.
Basically, using your own body weight to do anything you want to do.
Okay.
So if you're pulling pull-ups, they love pull-ups, muzzle up, dips, press ups, all these things. Basically, their body weight. Few of them they add like 10 kg, and all those things.
Okay.
Or they can see their body weight. They've used it to build themselves up. That's what calisthenics is about. So for me now, I wanted the fitness to be very fit, even as we get older, because as you age, most of your organs the production level is reducing. But if you've worked out, it's not as fast as someone that is just.
So it gives you a longer lifespan.
Yeah.
True.
Yes.
Proven.
Yes.
Or it's just a
No. You can check up on it.
Okay.
If you work out, even your body, your muscles,
I don't see bodybuilders we don't die.
No, wait till I talk. Wait till you talk.
bodybuilders.
All those ones, most of all those ones,
Okay.
they are doing it for the competition.
Okay.
So all
okay.
those competitive guys, most of them, I'm not saying I don't know if it's all of them,
Okay.
but most of them they inject themselves.
Okay.
So, and I said the long term repercussions. There are so many repercussions, osteoporosis. So I won't go. I'm also a pharmacist,
Yeah,
so
I wanted to add that. I wanted to add that.
so I won't go science line, but that is bone weakness. Your bone weakens and other, so
Okay.
injuries are very possible. But for me,
But for supplements, right? Talking about
yeah,
supplements, are there certain supplements for certain levels, or you can take any supplements at any level? Or let's say if I start gymming now, if I start to take for supplements, that's what I was trying to understand.
yeah. It depends on me. I've not used anyone because supplements is expensive. That's the only reason why I've not gotten supplements.
Okay.
That's the only reason. It's now there are supplements for muscle gainers. That means if you just want your full, just for your muscles to be growing and everything, there are supplements for that. If you just want lean muscle, there's the supplements for
So
that.
what's lean
Lean
muscle?
muscle is basically you are losing body fat and you are
Okay.
also gaining
Wait.
muscle. You are
That's
losing
a
body
lot.
fat and you are gaining
Muscle.
muscle.
Okay.
Then there are some that just want to lose weight. There are also supplements for it.
Okay. Okay.
So fitness is there are so many nuances. And you can, even as you're a beginner, you can start. You can also start with creatinine. Creatinine is also a supplement.
Okay.
You can start with creatinine. Creatinine basically just fills up, but drink a lot of water when you're using creatinine.
Okay.
Drink a lot of water. Yeah.
But
So
as you as a person, as a gym person, do you
yeah.
think working out makes you more attractive? I'm not talking in terms of wears. I'm just saying physically, is it staturically? But as with your stature, does it think it makes you more attractive? Or do you let me generalize it before making it personal. Do you think gym makes everyone attractive? Everyone who gyms, they're attractive.
I feel now,
It's personal.
no, it's personal. There are some
Okay.
people that they actually want the big stomach. There are
Okay.
some that they just want to look the thing. But me, I feel if you are everything is in moderation. Me, I'm always in moderate. I like preaching moderation.
Okay.
So if you are in moderation, like let's say your chest is moderate to your leg, your arms, not like and your back, you are very fine. Not like your chest will be big, your leg will be slim. Our popular Johnny Bravo. No, I that one you're not very attractive to anybody. Nobody is looking at you. But once
Well,
everything
no, I
is
may not get me. Well, I get your point. I get your point. I get your point.
but there's this attractiveness that
Okay.
comes with
On a general scale.
on a general scale.
Okay.
Even you yourself, you feel good.
Okay.
You look good. I can look at the mirror and I say, damn, you're so so for
Okay.
me, there's this attractiveness it gives.
Okay. So also we know the gym call. What do you think?
As I said, now personal. But there's still some people that they don't work out, but yet they still look good. But if they want to
Like
take it
me.
up a notch, let them enter gym.
Oh, okay.
They should just everything should come
Add
out a
up.
bit more. Bro, let's not begin.
So whilst looking attractive, or sorry, while looking attractive with the whole gym, setup, have you ever, or as an instructor,
Mm.
have you been approached by a gym lady, or when instructing a certain student, as this student made any advance?
Must we talk about it? Well, okay.
Okay, have they made advance, and how did you handle the situation as an instructor and as a gym person?
As a gym person, yeah, because basically the instructing I do majorly is basically online. Most of it is
Okay,
online.
okay,
Then
okay,
just physically feel it's the physical is more of my guys and church members.
okay,
I
okay.
actually do physical with them. So
Yeah,
there's not going to be attraction there. Even though there is attraction, but
you
it's
know
for
it's
your
like
pockets.
that.
So yeah, at the gym one day there was this lady. I was just working out. Then the next thing was she wanted to she just came. Yeah, and I'm not join you. And I said, "Oh, no, bala. The machines are big for everybody. We can do it together
Yeah.
now." So yeah, I did um triceps pull downs.
Okay.
She too, she was doing it. She was like, what you they do for now? Now work now what you they prepare for? Basically, yeah. I so we see yeah, then that day just very brief interaction. The next time we saw, as I saw her, I went with handshake. But she came with hug. I would not want to follow her and say I
Okay.
just hugged her. Then later on, after we did one or two workouts together, my guy now so there was this funny interaction that they were making her. Even with everything I don't do.
Mm.
Say I no go feel last with her. Say I no go feel endure with her. As soon as she said it,
Mm.
I just left that place immediately. I walked out of
Mm.
there. So she was now talking with my guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I just because I know that no be the kind of conversation
Conversation.
where I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
make
yeah,
with
yeah.
you with this. So I left there. She came later some other time again. She now mentioned the same thing. Say even with all these things, she made the same
I don't
statement
hear
again.
now.
I was like, fam, what is I did not even do like I heard that. I just ignored her and that was how since then I've not seen her. That I did not see her again. But me,
Okay.
my own head was just shut it down from
Yeah.
there. Even some guys they want to be like, when they want to say, I see this I know they look anybody I beg, maybe why I come gym. But there are fine girls in the gym, so
And that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. Are you now saying that gym is a good sport if you want to find, or is it a good sport to find a wife or a man? No, no. I'm asking. Since you say they are more healthy, and I think it can rub off on the guy if he's not so healthy. So, do you think it's a good sport to find a partner? You get where this goes.
Those guys are they carry me go, I don't know. Because basically it's just like the gym is also you can also say it's like the church.
Okay.
Yeah. The church, there are good people there
Mm, yeah,
and
not
there are
good.
also bad people.
So how do you identify? Not for the church, but for the gym.
For the gym, how do you identify?
Because all of them have these leggings. All of them are looking all baddish. So how do you not identify? They don't wear shorts now, baggy shorts. They wear
I know someone that she wears joggers, full joggers.
but it's not fat. It's not like a.
It's not those slim joggers.
Okay,
The
okay,
joggers are free joggers.
okay.
She know the
But a good percentage of them.
a good percentage of them, yeah. But the thing is, as I said, you will still see decency
Okay.
even with those that come. There are some that that they are moderate, their dressing is moderate, and also if you can pay because most of the time they're always they're either doing leg, they're doing glutes, or they're doing back.
So what's clothes?
Bum bum. Your both.
Oh. So you get under English.
That's the scientific name.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So if you can pay slight attention to what they are saying, sometimes you'll be able to pick up
Okay,
like,
okay,
oh, this
okay,
one feels like she's going to be a good person.
okay.
And most of the time, you will not know until you actually talk to
Okay,
them.
have a conversation.
There are some that they appear good,
Okay,
but beneath.
yeah.
But if it's elsewise, most of them are actually perfect.
So you really can't tell if, like, without having that conversation, tell if this person is good or not. Maybe from the dressing, or maybe from how she carries out her weightlifting or something.
Well, from the dressing, you'll be able to know if what the person is actually going for doing at the gym. You will know if the person is more of talking, just interacting. You will know this one is not really serious. Even
Okay.
for a guy too, if the person is just more of interaction, and only if the guy has gotten big that now he's just
Yeah, yeah,
maintaining
yeah,
what he has. But for guys, for ladies, once you see that they are basically more talk than action, you know that these ones are not really here for something serious. Because the gym is a sacred place. It's
yeah.
sacred.
Well, is it safe to say that most gym ladies are there for to find a partner? If okay, let's practicalize it. If we have 10 gym ladies in a gym center, how many would you say are actually out in search for partner, or they're just coming to gym?
I'm all this kind of statistics, man. No, no.
Okay, from your whole, attending gym, what would you say? A rough idea.
Ah, well, okay, let me use my own gym for example. Now,
Okay.
most of them they actually do workout well.
Okay.
Like they
Okay.
come for serious. Cause some okay, I go in the morning. There are
Okay.
some people that go in the evening. I don't know about the evening section, but with those morning section, because most of them they feel they cannot wake up that early to come
Okay.
to the
Okay.
gym and what
Call
are
it
they
talk
doing?
rubbish.
What are they doing? But now the eat time is from 10, like from 9:30. People that come around 9:30, I don't know if those ones are serious with the gym. But
That's
because
night.
no, even in
The
the
morning.
morning,
Okay.
from 9:30 till let's say 10:30, 11. I don't know.
You can only speak for the
I
morning.
can only speak for the morning. Most of them are actually there for serious because some of them they haven't married. They
Okay.
are
Okay. Okay.
you see they even come with their children sometimes. So
Uh.
and the young ones, you know that all these ones are serious. They want to go higher,
Okay.
squatting 100 kg. You know, someone that is like that is not here for play
Okay.
and everything. So, but most of the time, like I said, the morning sections, those ones are basically there for serious business.
But is it also safe to have a partner that gyms as well? Is it safe? Is it?
Safe in terms of what?
Let's say just okay. First of all, generally, and let's say there's a certain level of okay. Would you get in with someone that boxes? You're a gym person as well,
Yeah,
but her part of boxing is a part of gym, or her part of
workout,
a worker is boxing, and
boxing.
yeah.
I'm in a relationship. Oh, I beg
No, yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. It's just
So,
a round question.
for me, I don't see any problem with it.
Honestly,
I don't see any problem with it.
but I think those people that actually have this certain level of like violence or anger in them.
There are different reasons why people actually box. Some they go probably because of a trauma they experienced.
So there's
Some
no violence at all.
I'm
No.
not saying that one. No, I'm saying I'm just giving you reasons why some
Okay,
people
okay,
go
okay, okay.
do boxing most of the time. Some to be able to defend themselves.
Okay.
The thing is, most people that work out, boxing, all these things, they actually chilled.
Okay.
Most of them, they don't start every fight or this thing,
Mm.
but they are ready to end it. I saw something. He that starts a fight is stupid, abi is something, sha.
Mm.
Then he that ends it is a hero. So basically, you should
Okay.
be able to defend yourself as a person
Okay. Okay.
in
Okay.
case of anything.
Okay.
So that's why most of them actually,
But would you get with someone that would you okay?
hypothetically speaking,
Right question. Would you prefer to get with someone that gyms over someone that doesn't?
I feel.
Yes or no? Just so so. It's not like it's not like
Me, I like someone. Me, I actually like it if wait
oh,
now. I like it
yes
when you
or
work
no?
out. Yes, I like it actually. I actually do like it because you can actually be babe, let's do this thing together
Okay,
now.
okay,
Like, okay,
okay,
let's go
okay,
to the gym.
okay,
Let's match a goal.
okay,
All this type of things. Me, I actually do like it because
okay.
keeping fit. As I sent it to my babe that from 1 year plus, our pikin don't do enter gym because that fitness has to be there.
Okay.
That's for me. You just have to be fit.
This is where the trivial question comes in now. Your partner now does she gym?
Wow! Wow! Well, the thing is, she starts. She
Okay,
starts.
okay,
Well, the consistency is not there.
okay,
Yeah, so when we're together, when we finally settle
okay,
together in the same place, she will.
okay.
She will
It's
because it's
something you
something that she wants to,
okay,
but there's no proper motivation. If she see
okay,
me going every day, come on, man.
okay,
Or our children, I also want to build an in-house
okay,
gym.
gym
So
as well.
so it's not like we'll be going far. Everything we're doing
Okay.
is within the house. Yeah.
So for a lady, let me not make it personal. For a lady that wants to start gymming, right?
Yeah.
What are the startup? I'm thinking that the startup process of a man and a woman is not should not be the same when gymming, or are they the same?
They're actually the same in the sense that
I know their strengths difference.
okay, now that's not even the basic thing for a start for
Okay,
starting
okay,
up.
okay.
When you want to start, your first thing is what do you want to achieve? What is your goal for working out?
Okay.
For some, they want to lose weight.
Okay.
For some, they want to be flexible. For some, they want to gain muscle.
Lose weight, flexible, gain muscle.
Yeah, for some, they want to be fit. They love the aesthetics.
Okay.
Um, some bodybuilders.
So it's cut you in. If you want to be fit, what's workout process or sessions you have to focus on? I think they are different. The sessions
Yeah.
for being fit and bodybuilding and lose weight. So let's assume it for losing weight.
For losing weight.
Mainly for the girls. I know say girls of these days.
The thing is, okay, with losing weight, everything I said, most of the things I said is actually in the kitchen. It's not even just the
Okay.
gym. The kitchen
Okay.
and
Okay.
your
Okay.
resting,
Okay.
those are very important. Yeah. At the gym, sorry, at the gym, you lift weights.
Okay.
So your muscles tear.
Okay.
Then for it to be repaired, it now depends on what you eat. So to lose weight, yeah, concentrate more protein protein. Now for carbohydrate and fats, don't eliminate it completely because your body still needs it. Now is the timing. There are good carbohydrates, there are good fats. Granola now is best eaten in the morning till 2 o'clock.
Ah,
That's proteinaceous part of
this
it.
process don't
No, the thing is
overpower.
that's it. As I said, is it has to do with the kitchen. Now, all those sweetened fruits, it's
Mm,
best to eat them during the day. So they are broken down
okay.
very well. So they are broken down and they are not stored as fat. In the night, you can eat all those your cucumbers, foods rich in
You know say you never mention one food for you. Fruits, cucumber, and groundnut you don't talk since.
eh,
You know go chop.
ah okay, let's go. Your breakfast, a
Okay.
typical breakfast
Okay.
meal. You can get sweet potato or yam,
Okay.
small portion. Okay,
Very small.
yeah, small portion of the
Okay.
carbohydrates,
Okay.
much more on the protein.
Okay.
In the afternoon, I'm saying small portions, though, please. In the afternoon, just probably small rice,
Ha, wahala dey.
a lot of vegetables,
Okay.
and your protein source, either chicken breast, egg,
I
salmon.
think we are looking at a high class place. Let's talk about someone that just
Basic thing, egg.
okay. Let's bring it on a basic food that everyone can afford. Because when you say vegetable sauce, it might seem
Ah,
based on the economy of Nigeria.
vegetable, you can plug bitter leaf, ugu. Uh,
Okay, any
that's your
vegetable,
watermelon.
any
Yeah,
vegetable,
vegetables are rich naturally. So
anyone.
I don't
Say
think there's
yourself.
any vegetable that is not rich.
Okay.
Your broccoli, it's okay. So you say I should bring it down. So spinach. The spinach
Just
for
call and
like
leaf.
leaf, sha.
Any leaf we see.
Good, good vegetable that you eat
Okay,
naturally.
okay,
You
okay.
can include that. Then
Okay.
in the night you get
Water.
no, no, please. For me personally, I
Mm,
do intermittent fasting. So I eat only between 12 to 8. For some
okay.
people, they do 12 to 7, some 12 to 6. Now, it doesn't mean it's just once you eat. Now, it means what you are eating has to be between that time frame. You don't eat outside that time frame. When I was serious about um, cutting weight, then when I wake up, I just drink water. Yeah. Then I eat apple, one apple
Hmm. C12 or C2.
till 12.
Okay.
Then you people that you like Indomie,
Cause that one.
you should don't for it's because I know it's difficult to eliminate. All these
Okay.
things, I know it's difficult to eliminate it at once.
Yeah.
So you break it down. You start gradually. When you are cooking your indomie, you can probably just use 1.5 or one. Cook one. Then I
This
was
is one.
I'm serious. So that indomie tables
Eh.
1.5. You make it rich with your carrots,
Okay.
with other things, then egg.
Okay.
That's all.
I think the major thing you are focused on is egg. I think the egg is very
Because
key
it's the
part.
most common that's the most common source of protein you can get here.
Okay.
And it's cheap
Okay.
relative to
Okay.
other other sources of protein.
Are there meals that you should avoid completely? That there's no consideration to it. You just have to avoid it, or there are no considerations rather.
It depends on you.
Like
Now, okay, we
as an
can
instructor, instruct your students what the meals they should avoid.
okay. Now, all this late night bread,
Okay.
don't eat bread late night. You can eat it during the day. Because when you eat it during the day, your body can still break it down fast. And it should not be everyday thing. It should not be an
Okay.
every because I know how many food do we have in Nigeria?
That's
Let's not lie.
I was saying that.
Let's not lie. So you cut bread, and I'm not talking to all those rich people that they can afford to not eat bread. A common
Okay.
man, now see we eat
Yeah.
bread, we
Yeah.
eat rice, we eat beans, we eat
Okay.
yam, potato. Not even everybody eats potato
Mm.
because potato too can be expensive. Um, it does.
You're not really to get food like that. I don't just have food pass like that.
Now, so I said your breakfast now, eat apple
Okay.
or apple is actually the best morning eating in the morning.
Okay.
Then ah concentrate on fruit because watermelon is very good. It will fill your stomach. So it will
Your stomach, Abby. More
no
personalizes
no
it.
it's more like you eat food. You eat food.
Okay.
Then you eat watermelon.
Okay. Less food. More.
More fruit
Okay. Okay. Okay.
during the day. Now, if you can afford it,
Okay.
you
Emphasis
can
on if.
you can buy Greek yogurt. That is unsweetened yogurt.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
actually rich in protein. It has a good proteinous content.
Okay.
You can get Greek yogurt if you can afford it. Now there's some that
What's like
is
the price range
I had
and recommendation on where they could get it? Because I never hear this Greek yogurt. Or is it like
malls actually do sell.
is it called Greek yogurt or
Yeah,
you see it in
you
the
see Greek yogurt on it.
okay.
Greek yogurt. Or on you can just okay for general this you can do unsweetened yogurt. Now you cut down on your coke, you cut down on your soft drinks, you cut down on your alcohol, you cut down on um
Smoking for.
smoking. So
But smoking helps to they reduce weight very well.
that thing is
Or what do you I wanted to ask what do you think about
it's a fallacy because basically if you think it's going to do that, you're giving your own kidney extra work.
okay,
So
okay,
you want to do things that are healthy.
okay.
So if you want to replace one bad habit with another bad habit,
Mm.
it's
Still causing problem.
still causing problem.
Okay.
So well, for meal plans, please message me.
But are there other meals you should avoid completely?
Aside
Like aside bread? Because
processed foods, actually,
what do you mean by processed food?
um,
So I'm asking this because I really do not know.
all this Indomie, spaghetti,
Ha.
canned, too many canned foods.
Okay.
Your sweet corn, we like fried rice, so I'm not going to your corned beef,
Okay.
um, baked beans, sardines. All those things are
All this is not
processed.
even expensive, sir, so
They are processed because
okay.
they are using extra preservatives and all
Uh,
those things that we don't even know what they actually use to keep them.
okay.
They can be harmful to the body too. Yeah.
So if you want to get more information, you can always reach out to him. Socials.
Let's be my social media.
On Instagram, you can reach out. Are they doing Olajobi
Olajobi Ade doing one.
one?
Yeah.
So not to like dwell too much on the whole process. If you want to go through, if you want to be a student, right, you can get through to him. But for you as a person, would you say you have reached your gym goals, or it's still in process? Or who would you say you are there role models when working out? Do you have role models when working
Now with gym goals, I think your gym goals can be changing.
out? Okay.
Some seasons you want to bulk up. That means you want to be big.
Mm,
You want to be big. Like when your clothes, the clothes we were wearing last year, you don't want to wear it again this year. Then sometimes you want to cut. That means all those that most of those that bulk up, you cannot really see their abs. You cannot see
okay.
their the shape of their, let's say, their the muscles. You are just seeing it is you are seeing it big, but you're not seeing the cuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So
extra something that comes
like
up.
all those things you are seeing, you see this,
Okay,
not
okay,
not the one that just, sorry,
okay.
just trying to pump my stomach out is a lot. So pumping your, like, their stomach and their chest, no much
Okay,
difference. They
okay,
are
okay,
big, so that's they are bulking off. So
okay.
all those ones those ones they carry heavy. So when you are cutting
Mm,
all those things, you now start your body structure will be defined.
okay.
It's now be defined. So there are different body goals at the gym. So
But
it's seasonal.
does it change, or after one goal it goes to another goal, or does it really just can you just stop half in a goal and just say you don't want to achieve this one anymore, you want to change this?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing with fitness. You can always switch up. You
Have
can
you switched up?
change.
Have
The-
you?
okay, when I started with trying to lean muscle. So then lean muscle, I had more muscle than fat content. Yeah.
Okay.
And as I said, everything was in the kitchen. So it was done in the kitchen. Then later on, I bulked up.
Okay.
That means I threw caution out of the window. But I was still doing it with sense because me, I know in my family, we get now. Hey, gym is a lot. Of fitness is a lot too because you also have to know your body structure.
Okay.
Now there are some ectomorph, mesomorph,
Hmm.
and endomorph.
Wow,
Basically,
you.
those that can get that any small, if they can even just inhale
Hmm.
air, they're already big. Those ones we call their endomorphs.
Okay.
So anything they eat immediately,
Okay.
all those ones, it's going to be difficult for them to lose weight, but
Do you
it's
medically
achievable.
check, or you study yourself?
You study yourself. You
Okay.
can also check it. I think they can check it medically, but me,
Okay.
once I see what you are doing in the gym, you are eating, and yet there's not really evidence like that.
Mm,
It's easy to know that you're an ectomorph. That
okay.
means all those ones
Okay.
that it's difficult for them to put on weight. Then the best body structures are mesomorphs. Anything they want to do, they can
Mm,
easily achieve it.
actually, okay.
Yeah.
So you end them off.
Um, more mesomorph.
Okay, then end them off.
Yeah. Like, but it's basically like, let's say this is 100, 50 is mesomorph.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
more like 75 or 65. So basically between meso and
End
endo.
them.
Yeah.
Looking at me, what do you think I could
It
be?
depends on how what do you consume.
From an outside, like without knowing much of a person, can you just guess that this guy could be?
Yeah, it's you
So
can
what
you
do you
can.
think?
I think you're an ectomorph.
That's a good thing, have you?
You are eating, but it's not really showing. So it's for you. It's going to be difficult for you to put on muscle mass. So
But the
it's
time
some
I have broad shoulders, that if I start gymming, it will be very, very,
that's
very evident.
that's that's the
Another
thing.
fallacy.
That's the evident about ectomorphs. Most of the time, they have a broader shoulder. It will be fine on you once you start working out.
Ah, they've told me a lot of times.
It will be very fine on you. Yeah. So just start.
I'll give it a thought. No, sorry I'm asking so many questions,
No,
but
no
there are
problem.
so many things to learn in this fitness thing. Um, have there ever been anger moments, and you knew that if you let out this anger, you would, bring out a lot of muscles and beat this person up, but you
I
just
don't
had to
think
like swallow it up and just
I don't think that question is for me because I cannot even remember the last time I got angry.
okay.
Because me, I just like you are acting. the way you are reasoning.
Reasoning, okay.
So this is your own level of understanding. So I cannot.
So there's never been a moment that you'll be like, "What is this guy they trying me? Ah, I don't know, sir. I lift." Nah, there's never been a moment. Or there's never been a moment that you just wanted to,
I prefer walking away.
Okay.
I prefer walking away. When I see that you're acting stupid, I say, well, this is your own level of
That's
understanding.
how you take reason now.
So
But do you think every gym bro sabi street fights?
no,
Okay.
working out is not.
Well, it's where when I hear this gym bro is weak, like this guy with all muscle is weak in when it comes to fights.
Because he's not practicing boxing, he's not practicing jiu-jitsu, he's not practicing karate, he's not
So you
practicing.
can have a full bodybuilder as boyfriend and they go say they physically beat you.
Yes, sir.
Ah, wow.
Now the thing where they be say, most times when people see your boyfriend very big, they're not going to try you.
Okay, start your first. Okay.
But how many people they actually try boxing? Most people don't actually practice boxing, but it's actually very good for you to actually just do it.
So if there are 10 gym bros in the center, you can say 9 of them don't know how to fight.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Ah.
They might just
but most of them apply for bouncers. Some will apply for bouncer, I know how we fight. What is something called?
Some of them, some of all those ones, they actually do learn
how to fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's basic skills. There's this those guys around our area there. Those ones they actually they learn it 1 or 2 boxing and everything.
Okay.
If you don't learn boxing, no more they'll beat you. Boxers are brutal. That's not even because boxing has to your footwork, your deception, everything has to be on point too. So all these type of things, they're gonna beat you. It isn't by body. But there's this extra strength.
Okay.
You can be able to endure more.
Okay. Yeah. No, me say they go see beat you, sha. But you go just endure more. You go speak survival.
Because you're used to the pain. No pain, no gain.
They say working out helps you relax your mind and help you plan better. Yeah. Or maybe should I say help you plan better, help you see things better, understand things better. Do you think it's true? And does it work for you? And what are those things you have to, or what are those workout things or workouts, whatever that puts you in that mind frame?
Now, working out, the ones that helps clear your mind, they're more all this
Okay.
All those relaxing exercise.
So that treadmill, I want I running.
Yeah, that one is basically for your heart. That one is cardio.
Okay.
So to help you pump blood.
Okay.
So, working out is there are things it does. Now it can regulate your serotonin level. Serotonin, which is basically your mood, your sleep, neurotransmitter responsible for your mood. Then it can also regulate your dopamine level.
But is it like it moves from a bad mood to a good mood, or it just what do you mean by that mood thing you said?
Let's say for example now if your mood is kind of low,
okay,
there are some workout exercises that can elevate it.
Make you feel better about yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're depressed, you are if someone is depressed, you can advise go to the gym.
Seek medical counsel for that one. Because depression is not depression. All these things are deep.
Okay, let's say if you're sad.
Yeah, if you're sad. Most times when I just feel bored, feel sad, like nothing. Most of the time when I was in school, then I'll just go to the gym. Okay. Even days that you feel like you're weak, you don't want to do anything. Once you enter that place, there's this calm. I always say that.
You know what I call it a church? It gives you strength.
It's sacred.
Okay.
Because for me, there are places I call my happy place. The beach is one. The church is another. The gym is another. Place that is an happy place because once you are doing it, there are people that are gingering you. They are pushing. They are pushing you. You are pushing people. Yeah. Things that you feel you cannot do, you are doing it. So it gives you that confidence. There's this confidence that comes with it. That yes, I can do it.
Mm.
And it helps you know that you can be consistent in life.
Okay.
Because if once you are going to the gym and you are doing it, and you see that something you thought was actually difficult,
It's actually not so.
and
Okay.
you are building that consistency. So if you can translate it
Okay.
into other parts of your life. And the thing is, now when we say consistency, the workout and everything is your result will not come out in a day. So it's the consistency. So
Okay.
when you have this knowledge that consistency gives results, you
Mm.
can translate it into other aspects of your life too.
So with that whole mental check that gym does to you, what does it happen? What is like the end result? Does it make you handle decisions more, or does it make you more mature? Or I'm looking at, let's say you are sad and you go to the gym, and then you make it a routine. Does it make you not sad anymore, or does it get you out of that position that makes you sad, or does it help you think how to pull out from that sad position,
Well,
or
for
is it just
me,
for that moment?
for me, at that moment, at least you're not thinking of it.
Okay.
So when you are done or when you're almost done, you can start thinking of other things you want to do.
Okay.
But at that moment,
You're not thinking
you're
of
not
it.
thinking of it. Your mood is elevated already.
It's almost like alcohol now. At that moment, once you don't high, you're not
But
thinking
this
of
one,
it.
you're building your body. Alcohol,
Okay.
what's alcohol dey do?
You dey high for the moment. Okay.
No.
Okay. So, what is the end result? Does it help you
Yeah.
understand how to handle situations more or make decisions better?
One, it helps you understand that if there's a situation that comes now,
Mm,
how do you approach it?
mm.
Because and in the gym too, you approach the
The
machine.
machine, yeah, yeah.
How do I lift this? How do I target this? How do I do this?
Mm,
So if you are putting all these things into other aspects of your life, you see that your decision making too can be improved on.
mm.
Because now you know, oh, this is I cannot do this on my own. I cannot lift this on my own. I
Okay.
can ask for help.
Mm.
It's also like, oh, I cannot go through this thing on
On
my
my
own.
own, I can
I
also.
need
Okay.
help. So this
Okay.
type of thing it helps.
But do you recommend it? Do you strongly recommend that if you are going through stuff in life, go to hit the gym?
Yeah,
100%. And you also said something about approach. I really, really want to ask. So we're doing that. I don't know if it's called bench press. That one that they lie down and lift. Is it bench press?
yeah,
So there's a way their body is positioned, like it's like this. Their back, not really their body. Like when they want to.
yeah.
I'm correct, but so why is it?
Okay. You're asking of that is form now. That's basically your form, getting your
Uh,
form right.
okay.
Basically, form has to maybe let's just quickly so that we're not gonna say rubbish.
Because like I see it a lot, and I'm wondering like, what if something come happen that place no fit break?
No. Okay, now form at the gym it refers to the proper technique and posture
Okay.
used when performing exercises and workouts. So
Okay.
your proper technique. Now, when you're lying down,
Mm,
you want to target your chest, right? For your bench press. So when you are flat,
mm.
you are not really
Okay.
feeling the tension on the chest. But when you are, that
Mm.
means you're using your full, you're using even your back as a support. But
Okay.
once
Okay.
you've
Okay. Okay.
elevated your back, now the power is coming from your leg, your chest, and
Uh,
your hand.
is that why their legs are always on top?
You have to press your leg.
Okay.
Those are
Okay.
actually
Okay.
good.
Okay.
So that when this weight is heavy, you can use your leg to push.
Okay. Okay.
Everything is you have to use
It has makes sense.
yeah.
Okay. I think I'm understanding. But when you are completely flat, is there
You're not really
is it
targeting your chest.
okay? But where
No.
where does it target then? It's just a freestyle.
As I said, you're not really targeting your chest. You're targeting it, let's say 20%. But
Okay.
you will want that full range of motion.
Mm.
Now, if you are lying down, let's
Mm.
say flat, I don't even know how to lie down flat. We may not be
Okay.
in bed first again. So you're just going like this. But when you are elevated, see you've pushed your
Okay. Okay.
chest out.
Okay. Okay.
So now there's that contraction you are feeling more. But
Okay.
when you are
Okay.
flat, see, there's no really
There's
contraction
no
because see,
okay. And that's your chest is the main purpose of
yeah,
of it.
of the bed press, yeah. That's why you're
Okay.
the bed press. Though there's also the one that you can do to target your triceps.
Uh, but there's really a lot to learn. So I wanted to ask about these triceps as well. But are there workout positions that sets you off? That you be like, this guy is doing rubbish. And maybe the person is feeling like he's all sweaty and muscular.
No, the thing is, everybody,
Get everything they work for.
no, that's not true. Everybody at the gym, they still need guidance.
Sorry, sorry to cut you. Is there
Almost
one
everybody.
way of doing something? Is there one way of doing something across every gym sport, or maybe the treadmill, or is there one way, or everybody has their way they do it according to how it works for them?
The key thing is everything you want to do at the gym, make sure it's targeting where you want it to target. One,
Okay,
make sure you reduce your risk of injury,
okay,
because what's the point of working out if you don't get injured?
mm,
Career-ending injury, so those two things. If you want to work on your back now, most of the time make sure your back is not rounded.
mm.
Now that is
Making no food
so what most of the time what you aim for is a flat
flat.
back.
Okay,
So how do you do that? You say arc your back most of the time.
okay,
So this way you reduce the risk of injury,
okay,
spinal injuries. Yeah, and it's targeting where you want it to target. Now also when your shoulders they are doing back, most of the time your or chest, your shoulders will want to move forward,
okay.
or you have to be able
To
to
take it back.
tuck it back in.
Is it the one that this one?
So that one is like this. That one
So
is
is it necessary to have it like this before you can, or you can just actually relax and
if
lift?
you everything if you are protruding like
Okay,
this, yeah, that means you are making your shoulders also form in that direction. So
okay,
long term, if you are continuing like that, that's how your shoulders will be. Meanwhile you want your shoulders to, so
okay.
and you will not get everything as I said, the range of motion. If so you are going like this.
But is that the right way, or that's just what you prefer? Because I've seen some people like bring out nice, or but some people just relax and actually.
Whether you go like this. But the thing, as I said, no matter the way you're doing, if it's targeting the main place well,
Okay, okay.
and you're not using other parts,
Mm.
are good.
So basically, then it depends on what works for you or what you're targeting. Uh, it makes sense. It makes
But
sense.
then, as I said, no go use another muscle group wey you do secondary. You want to work on your biceps, you're using your shoulders. You're wasting your time at the gym like that.
But for you now, gymming all through these years, are there things you wouldn't just try? No, not out of fear, but let's say out of, you just
Time
want to avoid
wastage.
them.
I don't think
Okay,
I don't
let's
think
start
there's
with the
anything.
ones out of here. Like, yeah, I want make I just do where I do. I don't want to pass this limit.
I don't think there's anything I've not wanted to try.
Mm,
Okay, my deadlifts, my deadlifts. I've attempted 180 kg. Yeah, but then it's still baby weight to some people.
mm,
But I know that because I'm not consistently bulking up. If I'm consistently bulking up, I would. That is almost times. Okay, it's more than times two of my body weight actually.
okay.
When it is more than times two of my body weight. My squats, I 160. So I don't think there's any major thing I would not try. I do pull up consistently.
Okay.
I my bench press, I do it. So
So there's no one that scares you of that. Just be like, no, this is too much. I don't need to. No, this is too much. That, oh yeah, I like where I do.
there's some things that might feel that mm, isn't necessary. If there are other exercises that can actually target the same
Okay,
muscle group, so
same
why
thing.
should I would prefer doing the ones that feel like.
Also talking about time wastage. Are there sections that you feel like it's not profitable to you to human, or to you rather? Let's say to human.
Sections like which one?
Like, let's say some parts of the gym, or maybe some leg lift, or I don't know if they call it leg lift or leg training, that you feel like not really the important. Or
Everything
are
is
every is everything important?
everything is actually important. Every part of your body is important.
Okay.
Everything is important. Even down to your forearms.
In the gym that one too.
Yes.
Like there's a lift for it.
Your normal weight, you
Okay.
just basically twist it in
Ah,
and out. That is you're affecting this place. You can do this, or you just this most of this time you do this one. So even for your leg, your calf,
yeah,
there's
I
people
see that one that the
there are people that even do for this part of their legs too. So
okay,
basically every part of your body.
it's important.
Yeah.
So there's everything for everything at the gym. Before we round up the whole episode, what's that? What are those two advices you give to people that want to start?
Mm. One, know why you want to start.
Okay.
Know why you want to start. So I may have more than two advices. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. List your
One,
advice.
know why you want to start. Two, your
Why is it important to know why? So you don't waste your time, right?
yes, so you don't waste
Okay.
your
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Two, it's not going to your goal is not going to be achieved in a day. It might not even be in a month. Be patient with it.
But are there time periods? Do you give your students time period to achieve? Like say you want to lose weight, give it 3 months.
To lose if you want to lose weight, me, I feel even 1 kg
Mm,
is better than nothing at all. Losing 1 kg is better than nothing. But within 3 months, you are supposed to have lost more than 1 kg. Sha.
okay.
Because then that
Okay.
means your diet is not you're not dieting effectively. Three, your feeding or your body, your dream body
Mm,
is achieved in the kitchen.
okay.
So for losing weight, is calories deficit. That means you are burning more than you are consuming.
Okay.
For building up is calorie surplus. You are consuming more than you are burning.
Okay.
Then for the lean muscle, you are concentrating more on the protein than
Okay.
other things. Then your sleep,
How many hours?
say na 8 hours for maximize your sleep. Sha. Maximize. You see that resting, maximize it.
Okay.
That way you get to achieve your goals faster than when you are not
That's
resting.
it. Okay.
Number five, approach that gym today. Start today.
So talking about the rest, it's important you rest in the afternoon and as well in the night. But the afternoon might not really that important. In Nigeria, it's really
In Nigeria, it's going to be difficult for you to rest in the
you guys stay
afternoon.
active.
Yeah, money must still be made. Let's not lie. For that night's rest, make sure
Yeah.
you get it
Okay.
enough
Okay.
because Mhm.
But how would you get it enough, right? So this is my last question. No, no, sorry to waste your guys' time. You're working in 9 to 5 and you get back, let's say 8, 9, and you have to wake up the next day at about 5, 6. Let's say you're working at Lucky. How would you that's you're barely having roughly 7 hours sleep or 6 hours. Right? 7 hours manageable.
well, if you are working at Lekki, most of the time you leave your house by 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
5:30, about. You get home around 8, 9.
You go see chop oh. See have
No, why
little
would you eat?
no, you don't go chop.
Why would you eat in that as you're leaving work, you're eating your night food or you're in the bus or something, you're eating your night food or
That's
something.
serious. So
When we said what did we say for those that want to lose weight, man? Your nights you don't need to eat.
so you're
It's
going back home,
different.
just forget it about child. Just the fruits that you can gather.
You can just eat cucumber. No sense.
After a long, stressful day.
You will eat at work. You will eat when you're about closing. How many food you want chop per day? Come on now. But it depends. If you are bulking up, you can eat. You can eat even by that time. So when you're about
Okay.
to work, then you just take a shower. You sleep.
Have a little chit chat with family now. Let's say for an hour. At least know what's up.
An
What's
hour.
that's just now.
Yay.
At least to still keep the connection, like so I
Well,
don't
for me,
disconnect.
most of the time when I'm coming back from work, I come back around 10.
Okay.
Mom sees already sleeping.
Okay.
I see
Okay.
my father
Okay.
is
Okay.
already.
Okay. Okay,
So
and
if
that's understandable. But if you have siblings that you still want to know, how far was your day now? Like try to connect with your family, even if for 30 minutes.
okay for 30 minutes, 10:30, yeah, yeah, done.
You now wake up by 6 again.
You have to wake up, let's say 5:30. That's a day how many hours? Let's calculate how many hours it is.
That's 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30.
7 hours.
7 hours. So
Still,
it's a fair
still
amount.
a fair amount.
Okay. So you can still achieve the body weight loss.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode. I'm certain that even while we were laughing, you must have learned something. And like I said, if you want to get more on the meal, arrangements, you can get at him at on Instagram. Are they doing a job you want? And
What am I doing for you? Ola Jobi are they doing one?
oh, my bad. Olajobi are they doing one? And wants to be a student. He's active, and I'm pretty much across all socials. I love you, but God loves you more.
Yes.
Peace.